Hey, what's up guys? It's Vatonage. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm showcasing the Terraria add-on by Landslike Sauce. So this is a pretty cool add-on. For this add-on you need to enable these experimental settings. And I'm going to turn on cheats just for this video. And you need to enable the behavior pack and the resource pack. And I'm going to turn off multiplayer. So basically this add-on will replace all the vanilla biomes and everything with like Terraria themed stuff. So there's like new Terraria biomes, structures, items, and when you spawn in with this menu where you can set the difficulty and everything. And you also spawn in with some tools and a sword. And as you can see, the armor is different. I don't think this one works yet, but you can only wear a helmet, a chest plate, and leggings. So it looks like we spawned inside of a desert biome. And as you can see, there's a bunch of custom stuff all over the place. Everything has basically been redone, and there's not really any vanilla stuff. And if you want to play this with other add-ons, then you probably won't be able to, for most add-ons at least, because a lot of add-ons require like vanilla stuff like iron and diamonds, which isn't in here. But if you want to try and add them, then you can try. But make sure you have the behavior pack where you put Terraria at the very top, otherwise it won't add everything. So as you can see, there's a health bar and a mana bar. You spawn in with 100 health, and you can increase it with life crystals. And I'm pretty sure you can find the life crystals underground. And there's custom trees and blocks and everything. I'm gonna break this tree, and as you can see, it cuts the whole thing down, which is pretty cool. And you can see custom recipes. You can make torches with gel, which you get from slimes. And there's a bunch of cool new enemies to fight as well. So I'm going to make a crafting table really quick with just some wood and show you all the new recipes and stuff. So let me make a new sword. You make a cactus sword, which is probably the easiest thing to make at the start. You just have to go to the desert. And you can also make new pickaxes, and there's a lot of new stuff. Like as you can see, there's new ores, and some of them spawn above ground. So as you can see, we got some tin. And to use the new ores, you have to go to this thing again, and you have to make a furnace, which is pretty easy. You just need some stone and a torch. And then you can make an anvil, which is just some lead or iron bars. So I'm going to go into creative and show you all of the new stuff. So we won't need any of this anymore. And let me open this. And down here at the bottom is all of the new items. There's armor, weapons, and a bunch of stuff. And there's like guns and stuff you can play around with as well. It's a lot of fun. And right here, let me go to the spawn eggs. And as you can see, there's a ton of new enemies you can fight. And it basically gets rid of all the vanilla stuff, so you don't have to fight those anymore. But there's like goblins and NPCs. So let me show you some of the new structures. So as you can see, there's new biomes, and it replaces all the vanilla biomes. There are clouds which have loot chests in them, so you just build up to the clouds and you can get loot chests. And let me show you how to spawn some of the bosses. So down in this corruption biome, or crimson, I'm pretty sure they're like both the same, just corruption is purple and crimson is red biome. So you just go down here and you should find some custom blocks. So this thing right here, if you go into survival and break it, then it should give you some cool stuff. You might need a pickaxe though, so let me get the pickaxe and just break these, and you should get some cool stuff. Yeah, so it drops some items, and I think if you break 3 of them, it might spawn a boss. At least that's how it works in Terraria. And right here there's a custom crafting table, which it spawns naturally in this biome, underground, and this is how you spawn all of the new bosses. So the first boss you're going to fight is probably the slime. You just craft it like this with gold and ruby, and then you craft this with just some gel. And you can get a slime boss summon, and you can put it on the surface anywhere and it will spawn this thing for you to fight. And then you probably want to fight this thing. You get lenses from some eyes that fly around, and you can fight this boss. And it's really difficult, but it only spawns at night, so you just have to wait until nighttime before using this. And then these two are like the same, but for Crimson and Corruption. And you get these from like killing mobs inside of this biome. And these are just mushrooms you can find on the surface. And you can spawn this boss, which is really difficult. And those are all the bosses that you get from this thing. So let me go back into creative. And let me go down even deeper and show you the final bosses and the final area. And by the way, there's a bunch of structures and stuff that can spawn underground. So it's a lot of fun looking around for those. And as you can see down here, there's a mine shaft that spawned. I'm pretty sure that's just vanilla though. And as you can see, there's an underworld, just like in Terraria, and if you go into here, there's like big towers kind of all over the place with stuff that can spawn, and there's a new crafting table over here that you can use to craft some of the new stuff. And if you go into deeper, then you can find these chests, and there's a dungeon that you can find just like in normal Terraria. I'm pretty sure it spawns on the surface with like a ladder going down, and you can get keys to open up these chests from there. And there's new enemies and everything. And if you find the enemy with the doll, let me show you the doll, this thing, then you can find the final boss. And if you use it, then it spawns it in. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to spoil anything, but it's probably the hardest boss in the game so far. And that's basically it for this add-on. There's a bunch of stuff you can play around with that I didn't show you, like there's custom guns, and you can increase your max health and everything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this add-on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.